Hello and welcome to the ultimate guide to the CAGED system, step 5. In this video, we'll be looking at playing all of the chords in a key in each of the 5 different CAGED positions. We are, of course, working in the key of C, so I'm talking about all the chords in the key of C. Okay, let's get going. First position, C chord using the C shape. So that's the C chord. That's our 1 chord. The next chord in the key of C is a D minor. So you should know most of these from open position. That's our D minor. Next comes E minor. Of course, you know that. Next comes F. This is the 4 chord. That's a bar chord using the E shape. Next comes G. This is our basic G chord. 6th chord is A minor, which you will know. The 7th chord is a funny one. It's a diminished chord. It's often not used. Often it's substituted for the 5 chord. And it's hard to play a full chord in these positions, but you can play little bits of it. I wouldn't worry too much, but here's how we would play the B diminished chord, the 7th chord in this position. That shape actually works pretty well, but it's just on the inner 4 string. Okay, all the chords in C major now in the 3rd position, starting with C major using the A shape. So that's the 1 chord. The 2 chord is D minor. Now, this uses the C shape, which if you know from previous videos doesn't work as well, but we can get 2 usable chord shapes from it. We get and we get possibly with the 4th finger. That's our D minor. E minor uses the D minor shape. That's fine, the top 4 strings. F, that uses the D shape. G uses the E shape. A minor uses the G shape, which again doesn't work as well, but we can split it up into 2 workable halves. We have and we have. Now, the B chord, the diminished chord, the 7th chord, we got the same shape. It's in both positions, really. That's the best way to do it. Okay, the G position. We play a C major chord using the G shape. The 2 chord is D minor. This uses the A minor shape. E minor is next, is the 3 chord. Now this is in the would-be C shape, but we can't play a minor chord with the C shape very well, so we're splitting it into 2 halves. We've got this and this. Where are we? F, the 4 chord. F uses the C shape. G uses the D shape. A minor uses the E minor shape. And here we're at the B diminished chord again. We've got a lower triad and an upper triad. Again, don't worry yourself too much about those. Next, we're in the E position, a C major chord using the E shape. The D minor chord uses the G shape, which splits up into and E minor. You should know that. That's the A minor shape. F, you'll know this using the A shape. G uses the C shape. A minor uses the D minor shape. And here we come to our little friend, the B chord again. Once more, don't worry too much about it. We've got this triad, and we've got this. Okay, where are we now? We're into the D position. C major chord using the D shape. D minor chord. E minor shape. The E minor chord, this is a G type shape. So again, we split it up. Excuse me. And F uses the G shape. G now uses this A shape. A minor, this is a C type shape. We're splitting it up into two halves, this bit and this bit. That leaves our B diminished friend again, which we can have this. Okay, I'll just stick with that. That brings us back to the C position. But this time it's in closed position. So we'll do it again in closed position, because in every other key it will be in closed position. C chord using the C shape. It's a squish. It's a squish. D minor using the D minor shape. E minor using E minor shape. F, G, A minor, and our B diminished friend. And there we have it. There are all the chords in the key of C major in the 5 different C major caged positions. This is going to open up your rhythm playing amazingly. You will no longer be stuck with your chords down here. You can do them in any position and get lots of different tones and voicings that you would never have had. So in the next video, I'll be looking at arpeggios for the first time. We'll be looking at playing all the arpeggios of the chords in each of the 5 different cage positions. Thank you for watching. Please like me and subscribe.